What's on your mind?
Good morning, About Life fam. What it do? You. Look, I done cut the beard off. I'm starting over. That's right. I cut the beard off because I'm starting over, but you can see it's starting to go back. Nevertheless, today's video is about P.A.S.T. P.A.S.T. Getting over your past. Man, a lot of people out there still dealing with their past, and they can't seem to move forward without consciously making an effort to do so. So let's get into it. The P in past stands for pause. So you have to pause, reflect, and realize what had happened in the past was in the past. And you need to leave it in the past. Because if you cannot leave it in the past, how can you move forward? So just pause, reflect, and think about things, whatever that may be, relationship, job, etc., etc. And the A in past stands for assess. You always want to assess what has happened in your past. For an example, if you were in a relationship, I done heard this 1,000 times, but sometimes you need to hear from somebody else for it to really resonate in your mind. Assess what has happened in that relationship, and do not try to play the victim in the situation as if you had no role in the demise of the relationship, because it goes both ways. Where there's an action, here comes the reaction. So by you assessing the situation and realizing that you're not a victim, you are an example of what has happened to you. Always assess, so you can progress. And that brings us to the S. So the S in past stands for stand up. Stand up. Stand up for yourself. Realize that everything happens for a reason. Things come in and out your life for a reason. Maybe it was just to teach you a lesson, the other person a lesson, but stand up for yourself and stop blaming yourself. Do not blame yourself and take it personal. Disclosure, I'm a Cancer, right? So the Cancer zodiac, I had to read up on my Cancer again. And it says that Cancer take things personal. And I'm like, damn, like I don't like to take things personal, because that ain't what it really is, unless the tone of it changes, and then you know that it's probably personal. So yeah, just stand up for yourself. Realize that you're not a victim in this, and just know what you gotta do. Just know what you gotta do. Believe in yourself. I know times is crazy, and being a human right now is challenging because times are crazy. But just stand up for yourself. Love yourself. Yeah, love yourself. That brings us to the T, and the T stands for transition. Oh Lord, this is a big one, transition. If you are able to transition from the traumas and the dramas of a relationship, well then you can transition and flourish and bloom like a better you. Like I said, I know it's tough being human right now. A lot of emotions and things are going on in the world. Nevertheless, transition to just being a better you. Being that wholesome, innocent virgin, if you will, person that you once were during your younger adolescence, young adult adolescent stages. Well, yeah, hopefully you were a good person, because some of y'all was wilding out. But yeah, so just transition to a new position, and just know that you work hard and God sees what's going on with you, that you deserve this new transition into a new position. Amen. By myself, transition into a new position. So with that being said about life, fam, like, share, subscribe, let people know that you too can get over your past, and know that, like Keith Sweat say, when you get into a relationship, make it last forever. I'll catch y'all in what is yeah.
Pleasure it is, with all the hating going on in the world, to be surrounded by this many real motherfuckers at one goddamn time. It is certainly a pleasure. Certainly a fucking pleasure. There's so much going on in the world right now, and I need to say, the real motherfuckers, you're gonna have to be a little bit more selfish in 2008. You're not selfish and other people and shit, and you forget you got to please your star player, the motherfucker that's in the mirror looking at you every goddamn day. That need to be the motherfucker you concerned about. Nigga, how are you doing today? Nigga, fuck what they talking about. Some of y'all is mean to yourself, say terrible shit to yourself. I lie to me every morning in the mirror, just ridiculous lies to make me feel better. Just, nigga, did you catch a growth spurt last night, nigga? You look like you could be 5'5" and a half today, nigga. This is a tall day for you. You better say some shit in 2008 to motivate your motherfucking self, because if you a real motherfucker, they hate you with every fucking thing they got. They can't stand it. They hate what you look like, what you're wearing, what you're driving, what you talk about, what you think about. They fucking hate it, and you gonna have to understand that's the way it is. Have you ever caught a motherfucker looking at you with, I just caught the stomach virus face? You ever just out your peripheral just call a motherfucker just... like everything about you really fuck with them. That's
Meet me at the London. If you find time, we can run one. Talk about some things we can undo. You just in the pen, I can find you